What I'm about to tell you might freak you out, so my bad. But did you know that there are people that can just see into people's houses, or see into laboratories, or see into parks, or see into places that they've never been and that they're not in currently? It's called remote viewing. Yes, Dottie. And the CIA trains people on how to do it all the time. But it didn't just start with like CIA Cold War spying projects. It's been around since 400 BC, when it was first originally written into the Yoga Sutras. It's been known and people have trained to be able to do it since ancient Indian times, maybe even before then. That's just when we have it written. Being able to psychically see into places that you're not actually in has been well documented as one of the yogic cities, also called the yogic superpowers, that people just naturally possess. There's tons of public documentation from the CIA about how they've been training people to do it since the Cold War. But normal people can do it too. You could do it too if you want to. I mean, like, if you want to be creepy with it, skip this video and pretend like you never heard it, right? But I know people that like check on their spouses and check on their kids while they're at school throughout the day without even having cell phones. And while I don't use it for that, I've become pretty accurate on looking at those little mystery boxes in the store for my kids and figuring out what is inside of the mystery boxes. Like those little Harry Potter ones, yeah, I can almost every time get exactly the right one. And I'm not even all that practiced on it, because I literally just use it for mystery box picking. I did have someone one time tell me where their house was in Missouri, in this specific city, and they told me the street name, and I'd never been there. And I was able to guess the style of their home. Felt/saw a dog in the yard, and I thought it was a black lab, and it actually was. And I weirdly got the amount of windows right and like the door style, but everything else I kind of got wrong, like the color of the house. And it's something that everyone can do. You can literally unlock this power if you just try. So if you want to try to figure it out for yourself, a good way to practice it is to drive down new roads, go new places, and just try to feel what's gonna be around the next corner. Or go to like a new store and just try to feel or sense what's gonna be on the next aisle. And when you begin, you usually just totally suck at it. And usually people just quit right there because they totally suck at it. But you just keep practicing it and you start figuring out the way that it feels when you were right about something versus the way that it felt when you were just guessing something that was totally wrong. And then you just start searching for more of that feeling that was like, oh, that felt right last time and it was. I have that feeling about this again. Try it again. And maybe you're wrong, but maybe you're not. And seriously, it's one of those things where just like the more you practice, the better you get at it. So yeah. 10 out of 10 recommend figuring out this yogic superpower for yourself if you have kids that want mystery box toys. And you don't want a million of the same ones. Oh, and one more thing for fun. This Moldavite, I actually remote viewed it before I knew what it was because I felt a connection to it. And then I didn't buy it that day and I kept feeling into it in meditation and seeing it still on the shelf at the store and feeling and knowing that it was still there. And I was just kind of letting that be. I was like, yeah, that's totally normal. But no, I really think I was seeing that it was still on that shelf. Because it was.